Are we recording? Testing. 1, 2. Shut up. Shut up. Alright, let's put some heat on this guy. Alright, we're going to make a cheese sauce. This one it ain't coming in. You can barely see the pan. Barely see the pan. Barely. Well, that's good enough, right? You don't care, right? Alright. I got about that much butter. It don't matter. Use more, use less. Whatever. If you use too much butter, it'll be a little buttery. Whoever cried, "Oh, too much butter, too much butter." Yeah, doesn't really happen. We like butter. We like cheese. What will happen if you get too much butter, you'll find a little bit of butter might float to the top of the finished product. Might have a little extra butter grease on top. Alright, who cares? Alright, I'm stirring this pasta over here a couple times. Stir it up. Alright, we're going to melt that butter. Melt it a while. Come on now. Come on, fingers. Alright. I'm going to use light cream. You can use any sort of cream you want, or you can use milk. It don't matter. But first, you want to put in some flour. I always keep in my refrigerator a little thing of flour, and this is a mixture. It's about 10 parts all-purpose flour to 1 part Kentucky Kernel seasoned flour. Well, this is a really good flour, seasoned flour, but it's also very strong, and so that's why I only use just a dab of it to regular flour. Alright, just sprinkle some in. You don't need a whole lot. Maybe a tablespoon, a little more. That's all. That's all you need. Or, yeah, just a tablespoon. Can you see that? Look. Alright, so you mix up the flour in with the butter. Yeah, if it's too dry, if it ain't runny, you ain't got enough butter in there. You're going to need a lot of butter. Alright, so you get that mixed up. Next, we're going to add a dash of dry mustard. Woo, it's coming out the wrong end. Ooh, sound like that chili I made the other day. Alright, a little dash of dry mustard. And here's the trick. A little dash of nutmeg. A couple dashes of nutmeg. Because that gives it a little contrast, a little amazing delight. And actually what we're making here is first, before cheese sauce, we're going to make what's called a bechamel. Bechamel, that's a French term for cream sauce. So you're going to make a cream sauce, and then we'll add cheese to it and make that bechamel into a cheese sauce. How about that? This is a good base also for gravy, a white gravy, like for sausage and gravy. Good base for that. It's also a good base for pepper gravy if you want to add like red, white, and black pepper in there. Make a nice pepper gravy. You could add a little chicken stock in there. Make a nice base for just about anything. Alright, I'm also going to add just a dash of paprika. Paprika! And just a pinch of Italiano seasoning. Just dry Italian, because it gives it a nice little flavor. Yeah, you can tailor make this any way you want to fit your taste buds. I don't usually add salt to anything I make because there's enough salt in everything. But if you want to add salt, by all means, you're welcome to add salt. One other thing I do like to add is just a little shot of fresh ground black pepper. We got some black peppercorns here. Just a little shot of it. Done. That's it, man. Baker's done. Hey, where did I get that term from? Crystal knows. Alright, so if I'm going to pick it up, try to give you a little shot here so you can see. Really, we don't have a whole lot in here. We got probably a cup and a half, maybe 2 cups at the most. Yeah, probably 2 cups total. That's the total amount going on, 2 cups. Alright, so we're going to bring that up to a simmer, and then we're going to throw in some cheeses. It's right now getting ready to simmer. Now this cream, when you use cream instead of milk, cream will automatically thicken. So keep that in mind. You don't need as much flour for cream as you do for milk. Milk requires a little more flour. Okay, what are we going to add in the cheese world? Well, I found today, I don't usually add this in there, but I'm just going to throw in a few slices of Colby corn cheese because I bought it on sale. So we're going to add some in because it's a little nice flavor variance from what I usually do. Usually all I put in there is just some cheddar cheese. Personally, I'm very prone to sharp cheddar. That's my favorite. I love sharp cheddar. So doesn't matter how much you put or how much you don't put. I got a whole lot of cheddar in there. And the next thing you want to add is some Parmesan. Just sprinkle a little Parmesan on top. This happens to be a nice reduced fat Parmesan. But it's good stuff. Alright, so you got that in there. Just stir it, stir it, stir it. Melt all that cheese. That's really thick. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to add more cream because it's too thick. So I'll add a little shot of cream. I'm even going to add some milk in there just to thin it out. It's too thick. See, that's the way you do it when you don't measure stuff. You just go by the seat of your pants, man. What do you need? What is it? It needs a little more of this? Throw it in there. All right. Oh man, that's gonna be it there. As my Texas buddy says, that dog will hunt. All right, I'm gonna switch over to a wooden spoon because these are Teflon coated pans. And if you keep using metal on Teflon coated pans, that ain't gonna work too good. You'll end up scraping all the Teflon off. And we don't want to do that. Alright, this is a little too hot. It's starting to stick to the bottom. You don't want that. That's why I went to this, so I can scrape the bottom. Scrape it and stir it. Scrape it and stir it. So it's pretty thick, but that's just like perfect, man. Look at that. See? It's too thick to pour. It's not going to run off, but it'll just barely fall off the spoon. That's exactly what you want. Alright, and it's all nice and melted. Good! Alright, so let's do this. How about that? Ta-da! The pasta's done. That was good timing. Ow, it's hot! It's burning me! It's burning me! My biscuits are burning! Borrow the spoon here. What you can't see off camera is I'm trying to drain the pasta into a little colander over here. Yeah, making a mess at it. Alright, we have this nice Pyrex baking dish here. I use this guy for everything. And that's where I'm going to do the next step. Okay, my pasta's drained. And it's going back in here. Now we're pouring in the cheese sauce. Look at that. That's a whole lot. Sometimes I find that I make too much cheese sauce. Oops, what do you do then? You don't have to pour it all in there, dummy. You can save some aside and use it for just about anything. Stick it in the fridge. Put some cheese sauce on them eggs in the morning. Or save it for broccoli and cheese. That's a good thing. Whatever you like. You can use it as a dip. It's a nice dip. Alright, so I dumped in some cheese sauce. I got most of it. I can probably put the rest in there. I think we did a good job of measuring. There we go. We got all that cheese sauce up in here. All the cheese sauce. That's good. Alright, so we're going to dump that in. Wow, look, that's pretty good. That's going to fill that up nicely. Okay. Look at that. Alright, there's one more neat step that will be next. I'm going to do it on another film because I got to get ready. Alright, we'll see you on the next one.